What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Show. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? We are back with Wasteland 3. Alright, finally figured out how weapon modding in this game works. It's actually pretty simple. I'm just a massive fucking idiot. Apparently it's just drag and drop on the weapon after you right click and hit modify weapon. So you don't have to play around with inventory and everything like you did in Wasteland 2. Sorry, let me turn down my mic a little bit. So, you know, you don't have to deal with changing around the weapons and everything like you had to in Wasteland 2 and all that. Although it looks like this new NPC that we picked up has actually got weapon modding 3, so I might not keep giving Jade weapon modding, if that's how it goes. But that's for a future day to contemplate. Either way, we're gonna continue on with the main story and head to the Garden of the Gods.
Hello? Whoever just came up from the city, come in. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorsey's all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me?
Sit tight, we'll take care of the Dorseys. No promises, but we're planning to kill and never eat. Yeah, we're the Rangers, sit tight.
I'll call out if I see you, as long as it's safe. Hey! You on the ledge! Hands up! Oh no, they found me.
Alright. First things first, let's talk to this chicken. Whatever. I already got my cat friend, I don't need a chicken friend. Oh, that was a waste of a bullet. Ah, there we go. Suture kits, RPG-7, rocket, not bad. And I think I figured out why my mic volume keeps going all over the place. It's because, when I record... What was I thinking? When I record,
Or we're coming up! Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell off, or you're dead! You saying I'm a child?
Oh, alright, game on. What was I saying? It's because when I record on PC, I had to sit closer to my mic because, you know, I have to... Okay.
Piggy, piggy!
You know, I have to sit closer to my mic because I have to, you know, be up on my my mouse and keyboard.
Come and get it, scumbag!
Yeah, let's just go for the dome shot.
Stick with me. Maybe I put one in your skull for that.
Oh, look at me freaking go, man. Ah, of course they're out of range. This will just throw her in cover. But yeah, whatever I was saying about my microphone. I'm just basically my plan is I'm just going to try and, I don't know, change the volume settings and everything by positioning the microphone, not messing with it. Because then I'm just going to mess with it constantly, then I'm going to lose my mind because I'm dumb. It's a whole thing. And not much she can do. I don't really a lot of places I can put her. Alright, pistols in this game are really good. Maybe it's just revolvers in particular.
Don't do this! Please!
Can't get a good shot there. The young gentleman is covered with dirt and shivering from the cold. His eyes are wide and shocked.
Oh, God. Did the Patriarch send you? I'm sorry. I need to warn you. The Dorseys are gathering up ahead between the Gateway Rocks.
Bellamy! Bellamy, look at me. Have you seen my family? Are they...
Lucia? I thought you were with your family. Oh, thank God you're not. Thank God. They went up ahead with their hostages, but... Lucia, I heard gunfire and screaming. You need to be ready for the worst.
If they've done anything to my people, I'm going to end them all.
Her eyes brim with tears, and she turns away angrily when she sees you looking. Words are hard.
Please do. I'll tell whatever I can to help. It's not much, but... My name is Bellamy Ward. I'm a scientist. I invented the solar collectors and experimental farms on top of the rocks. I was calibrating the solar arrays when the Dorseys came through here, herding their hostages with them. So I hid up here and kept out of sight.
Like a coward.
They're savages. Animals. They beat those people. Laughed at them when they begged for their lives. The kids were screaming, so they beat them too. Then they dragged them all further on, toward their camp. The PALs, photon amplification lenses. They harness and focus the ambient light. It's fascinating, actually. They polarize the waves and create constructive interference. Normally, they maintain a stable temperature for the plants, but they can be adjusted to help power the solar collectors, or even thaw frozen components. I once coupled a PAL with a dynamic cross-photon matrix. I was trying to cook some bison steaks, but it incinerated the whole fire pit, melted the entire grill. Goes to show what can happen if you put a decimal in the wrong place.
Which, by the way, bison, buffalo, whatever, actually pretty good.
A while ago, we found some old non-functional solar panels from before the deluge of fire. I couldn't figure out their function at first, until I recovered a microcircuitry board and developed a laser spectrography process. I realized that I could help solve some of the electrical generation issues that have always been a problem for the city. I think they took everyone to their camp, just past the Gateway Rocks.
What about my family, Belle?
Last I saw them, they were all right. They were scared and a little banged up, but they were still alive. You saved my life. I won't forget it.
Alright, as always, after combat, let's loot. Alright, not a lot of ammunition. Alright, let's come up here, grab this stuff out of these ammo boxes. And just use the med hypo, get back to full health. Oh, fuck me. I was looking too far ahead in the environment.
Back from the dead and better than ever.
Oh my god, another kitty. Well, I'm sorry, Bella Meow. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we can't be friends, I guess. Bellamy's test. Pogs. Okay.
All right. This is Bellamy Ward. PAL operational test number, 110. I've adjusted the angle of the solar collectors by 3.12 degrees to improve the energy transmission from the photonic amplification lenses. I've also attached a more sensitive voltmeter to the test panel, so I can hopefully get a more accurate reading of the conversion rate. Everything's set. Here we go. The photon amplification lenses are operating at 60% ambient light, approximately what we would expect on a typical day in Colorado Springs. Checking the voltmeter now. Yes, it's working. Energy storage is 12% above norm. This is better than I hoped. Now, if I can get the storage rate up to 25%, we'll have surplus power running into the batteries each day. For the first time since the deluge of fire, Colorado Springs will have all the electricity it needs. I can't wait to show this to Theo and Megan. They'll be so excited.
Okay, requires power. Which I thought that's what the generator was doing, but I guess not. Ah, okay. Here we go. The interface in the computer has been customized with a cartoonish plant-based theme. A large eggplant smiles and represents what looks like a game window. You are assigned an avatar of a cob of corn. It stated your name was auto-generated, but you have doubts that Bella Mays was random. Okay. Yeah. Digging through the files, you find a partially implemented game called Bellamy Land 3, which appears to have a map called Garden of Bellamy. Bellamy appears to have modeled his workshop in the game. The only difference you notice is there is no computer. With the electronic safe is connected directly to a generator. You launch Bellamy, blah, 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 blah. Frag grenade, heavy weapon, 5.56, 45s. All right. You know, I really like how you don't have to have the specific character selected to use the specific skills that you can. Oh, cool, it's a fox. You know, I can basically come up here, click disarm trap, and my trap disarmer goes up and takes care of it. There was a lot of stuff like that in Wasteland 2 that was a lot of, sorry, I was reading. There was a lot of stuff like that in Wasteland 2 that was just... come on, brain. You found a creepy doll. Creepy dolls are dolls, blah, 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 that are creepy. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we all get perception +1. Dope. Oh, those look pleasant. What was I saying? No, this game, it keeps you from having to do a lot of messing around with which character you're gonna have as your active party member. I wish there were still, like, skill checks. It wasn't just basically, hey, you need level whatever to complete this task. In Wasteland 2, I kind of like the fact that, you know, just because you are a high level doesn't mean you were guaranteed to pass, you know, a perception or a persuasion check or a strength check or a lockpick check or whatever. It was more tabletop-esque in that way. I mean, I get why they didn't go that direction, but, you know, just because it makes it a little more, a little easier to sort of wrap your head around. Ah. Holy shit. All right. Got an Overwatch, not bad. Okay, they're not doing as much damage as I was thinking they were gonna do. Well, that's not fun. I don't know what exactly that skill did. Oh, that hurt. Ooh, I lose 2 action points. That's not fun. Ah, you suck. Oh, come on. Yeah. Punching wolves to death. Alright, you know what? All in all, that could have gone a whole lot worse. Vehicle upgrade. Return to Ranger HQ to install it into our Kodiak. Okay. Does it look like that guy's breathing to anyone else? Just me? The interface for the photon amplification lens looks simple. Most routines are automated, but there are some controls you can adjust. Alright, let me guess. Let's install the passive cross photon matrix. Press the button. Eat shit. Can you not shoot that? Oh, he's blocked. Okay. I just can't read. Beastmaster. Yeah, fine. We'll just take a shot at that guy again. I'll kind of just keep the high ground up here. Keep the rest of my units ready to attack people as I kind of come up this hill. You know what? I think we've got a pretty decent party going here. That our combat's just a little easier. Weapons are a little more, you know, damaging than in the first game. Combat was pretty punishing, and or at least in the, I said the first game, in the second game, excuse me.
This is gonna be expensive!
Runs through the fire. Holy shit. I didn't realize it would be helping me. Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone else is out of range. There we go. Yeah, just keep holding my ground up here. Awesome. No, like I said, I don't know if we're just if it's the DLC weapon. Well, I guess those are probably helping. But you know, I don't know if it's just combat's easier in this game. The weapons that we get at the start of the game are better, or what? But I think we've got a pretty decent. I think we've got a pretty decent party going right now. You know, it's at least got in my opinion, it's got some decent balance when it comes to having to fight at range, fight up close. You know, we can kind of do a little bit of everything. What is with the cyborg chickens? That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. The clothes on this young man are impeccably tailored, the height of local fashion. He holds his hands up and launches into what is obviously a prepared speech.
Agreed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brago's organization, and...
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family? Where are my parents and my little brother?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise. Baby, look. I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them. I really did. I begged.
I like the position of that quotation mark. I don't know why. That's really funny to me.
Stop talking right now.
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch. They didn't say anything about murdering hostages.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
Not forgiveness. We want to face justice. We know what we did is wrong, but... It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me.
Yeah, why?
We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but...
Yep.
This society's sick. It needs to change. He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back. Farron Brago's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter. I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
Her voice shakes, but her hand does not. You didn't even see her draw her gun.
I did this for you.
No, do it.
All I ever meant
Do
was
it.
to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
Well, I mean, that or you get stripped naked and tied to those pillories. I mean, you kind of get one or the other.
Please, Lucia. I love you.
And then her hand does shake violently. She pulls the trigger anyway. The bullet strikes him in the gut. He topples, blood spilling from his lips, and a slowly spreading pool of gore, there we go, surrounding him. He turns his head up to Lucia, agony in his gaze.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you're gonna do it. Don't stop a job halfway. She breathes deeply, her eyes closed. When she opens them again, you see the steely gaze of a killer. Isaac does too. She shoots him in the forehead. The back of her bow's skull splatters across the snow. She turns away and is violently sick. Behind her, Isaac breathes his last.
You killed Isaac! You'll kill us all!
Well, we killed him for a good reason, but that's okay then.
As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way, and wish I would have the starry crown. Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, Father, let's go down, let's go down. Come on down. Oh, Father, let's go down. In the valley to pray. In the valley to pray. As I went down in the
Sorry, I'm just kind of enjoying the music. There we go. I like the music to that.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over. Roger that, November 1. Maybe let's not talk too loudly about this killing 100 families kids business. Over and out.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not sorry. Ooh. As much as I love revolvers, 37 to 46. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say, as much as I love revolvers, I will take that pistol, and then I realized it's not as good as my current pistol. I still don't think it's as good as my current one. Because, you know, I already forgot the numbers. My revolver does 37 to 46. Yeah, even a 1911 isn't a good enough swap. I'm debating if I want to give Quan, you know, Marshal Quan, if I want to give him a, if I want to give him a pistol or a knife. I'm thinking knife.
You let me shoot him! Never shot anybody before today, and now I've gone and shot my boyfriend. I mean, my ex-boyfriend. Ex in more ways than one, I suppose. Oh, God!
Well, one, you wanted to shoot him. You were the one who pulled the gun. Two, what about all those Dorseys we killed? I feel like I started this like there'd be a 3, but eh.
I killed him.
Yep.
I really killed him. I can't believe he's dead. I can't.
Generally, that happens when you shoot people in the face.
I did, but was this it? Was Isaac who I should have shot?
Yeah.
I need to find the people who steered Isaac wrong. The people who were really responsible. Neelius, Dorsey, and Liberty Buchanan. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way. Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Neelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Neelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Yeah, well, you kind of got to respect her tenacity.
I knew you slept with my wife.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I swear.
Anyone else hear that?
Bet this is all Joe's fault.
Is it just me?
We're just walking by and we're just walking by and here. Is it, shut your mouth? I know you slept with my wife.
I mean, they threw my brother up against the wall just for spitting on the ground.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Okay, back here was where I killed all those goons. Trying to remember how to get back to Main Street. Oh, hello.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a bully?
Hell yeah. I've always got a smile for the marshals and never piss them off. I stay in line.
Horrible way to go. Of course, if you're up.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here in downtown.
I like your style, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. No more Dorseys in my city, and everybody can walk out their doors again without getting shot. Some of my marshals weren't too sure about you, but I see now that they were dead wrong. Old Saul always knows best.
Yeah, well, we're on the same side, right?
It's in all our interest to keep this city safe. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town, and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Yeah, sure.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
Yeah, you know, I'm still, if you can't tell already, I'm a little partial to the Old West style of justice, but whatever. Maybe we'll arrest some people.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town? Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Darcys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
Yeah, sure.
Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Alright, first things first, let's run these level ups. As far as my main character goes, you know what, I think he's dropping a little bit behind in speed. You know what, actually I'll take strength to boost constitution, get a little bit more health. Alright, with Jade, I'm thinking, you know, I'm feeling intelligence might be a good boost for her. Again, I'm kind of taking a shot in the dark here, seeing that I am putting stuff in, you know, like computer science and things with her, so I'm going to guess intelligence might be a smart option. I'm not sure if there's a crossover here, but I'm taking the shot anyways. I feel like he's dipping behind a little bit in action points. There we go. So we'll give him a boost in coordination. And because she has to get up close, let's boost combat speed. And he's already got super high strength, and yeah, again, because he's going to be one of our up-close fighters, let's keep boosting speed as well. Yeah, Lucia doesn't have to worry about anything right now. As far as skills, we got 3 points. I'll go Kiss Ass, boost small arms a little bit more, and yeah, I'm going to take not worry about Lockpick. I'm going to keep that, that point in sneaky shit I kind of like. I might upgrade that down the road just because that's also kind of a... I've used that in conversation. But for now, do I want leadership? I'm thinking sniper rifles. Nah, you know what? Let's go put our skills into the more talky range of being the leader at the moment. 2 into nerd stuff. Throw 1 to toaster repair. Does she have... No, she only has weapon modding. So she doesn't have armor modding, which we could probably use. And I'll actually take 2 into weird science. Just because she's got a... Wait, does this consider... Oh, no, that's automatic weapons. I was thinking that was weird science. But, you know what? Maybe if we find some interesting energy weapons, we can give them to her. So, it'll work. Marshal Quan. Oh, shit. I was looking at skills. No, she's... okay, yeah, I've used all my points. With Quan... I'm actually going to go 3 into melee combat. I'm going to give them a knife as kind of a secondary... Yeah, as a secondary weapon. I totally forgot with her, we're going to put everything into small arms. Because for some reason, shotguns are small arms in this game, but whatever. In here, I'll take a point there. Oh, I forgot I have him with nerd stuff as well. Huh. For some reason, I thought I had... Huh. Yeah, why was she doing the computer hacking when he's got the... You know what? I'll probably stop boosting nerd stuff with her. Oops, that was a small problem on my part. Or a small mistake, whatever. Now I can finally equip... Yeah, I can finally equip this shotgun as opposed to that junk bumper that was just shooting spikes. Now it's actually going to shoot, shoot shotgun shells. And with Quan, I can give him a bladed weapon. There we go. Oh, that's dope. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm going to give her as her secondary. I mean, maybe we'll give her a shotgun. Kind of fits the whole cowboy thing. You know, plus with the revolver. I don't know, maybe we'll also give her a sniper rifle. Have her play kind of like a secondary sniper. Kind of role in the team. I'm not sure. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. But either way, I think we'll call this one here. I know I probably made some mistakes in my leveling with the characters. I'm not optimizing, you know, levels. There's a lot of crossover and stuff. I'm doing my best to kind of think through these things and optimize, but if you've seen any of my LPs, yeah, that's not kind of how I play. I kind of you know, I approach things with the with the delicacy of a hammer generally. So, you know, I'll make it work. But either way, I think we're going to... I'm stumbling over my words. I'm sorry. I'm getting really bad dry mouth. I'm really thirsty. We're going to call this one here. Thanks for watching. Social media's in the description. Like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time, guys. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Something That Game Channel. I'm out.